situations, and I'm not talking like local, I'm talking like big stage. We don't have any independent candidates that are strong enough to win that. We don't have any that have enough backing, and we don't have any that are on all 50 or on all the ballots, right? A lot of people don't know that. Your ballot in your state looks very different than my ballot in my state. Aside from the two top candidates, everything else is local.
Is there something that you heard, Terry, about Kamala Harris that you didn't like or that you're questioning for why you wouldn't vote for her?
I felt like she ran on just like the things. I didn't hear anything positive. The things that she was running on were all things that weren't really like.
At the time, you were only listening to right-leaning media. So, pop quiz question: do you know how much she wanted
about her?
Okay,
I don't know anything.
So that's why you say, I don't know. I would have to look and see what she was about because I didn't look the first time. So
and I have tried to go and get, like the other opinion, and for some reason,
don't go for an opinion. Don't go for an opinion. Don't go for an opinion. You're supposed to be making your own opinion.
Well,
what you're supposed to be going and doing. No. Stop watching. Stop watching. Listen to me.
Okay.
Stop watching. Go look. Use these. Go look at her information. Go look at her website. Right? These are all things that are available for any candidate you've got right now. Right? Don't listen to other people. Don't listen to other people's opinions. Go form your own based on what you're reading and read from the source. I'm not going to go look up a candidate on Fox News. I'm not going to go look up a candidate on CNN. I'm not going to go look up a candidate on someone's opinion piece. I'm not going to go watch a TikTok and make a decision on someone. I want to know what they said. That's why we read Project 2025. That's why we read her website. That's why we read his website. Because how can I be an informed voter if I'm not hearing it from the horse's mouth? Pop quiz question. How much money did she want to give first-time home buyers?
I don't know. See, that
$25,000.
I really truly voted off of what I was seeing on YouTube.
100%.
Basically.
Can I ask you a question about that, Terry?
But I didn't know you could go and I'm going to be honest until you just said I didn't know that I could go and like Google a website and see actual stats and
every
things like
single
that.
person that's running.
I did not know that was a thing.
Every single person that's running, whether it's local, state, federal, I don't care. You should be able to go to a website and see what they're about. Every single one of them, if they're worth their salt, will have a website that very clearly lays out their mission statement, what their goals are. It should have all of their policies. It should have everything. Every single thing should be on that site. And if it's not on that site, it should have a message me. It should have a contact me thing. And whether it goes through a campaign manager, it goes through something, this is what you're supposed to do. And he depends on you not doing any of that. He said, smart people don't like me. And Terry, I want to know whether you want to be one of the people that likes him or doesn't like him. Because I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm going to call you uneducated.
I feel like I just learned more being right here and I feel dumber, but that it can be rectified now because now I know what to do.
Go look at them.
I have a question.
You crossed my mind.
You said earlier that you didn't want to vote for her because everything she said was negative.
Well,
that one.
No.
But I understand that. What I don't understand is how you didn't hear everything Trump saying was negative, because he was. Everything he was running on was hateful, was discriminatory, and was sexist and racist. Those are all the most dangerous things.
But think about this, Airborne. This is what we talk about. She doesn't see that.
That's what I'm asking.
Her media does not give that to her. It doesn't give it to her.
My question is, with that media, with the things she was hearing him say, and I'm asking this more so because I'm curious, right? Like, how could you not see the fear because he ran on fear. He did. That was literally his campaign, was fear, was blaming a certain party for all of our problems, right? And I don't see how you guys didn't see that as bad, as fearful, as dangerous. That's my
Airborne, let me
question
ask
to
you a
you.
question. Have you ever spent a full day watching Fox? Honestly, I'm asking you, Airborne, a full day.
Yeah,
No,
probably hours.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, I have. It is exactly what propaganda is. First of all, on those
Yeah.
clips, they
Hmm.
don't show the horrible, nasty, negative shit that he just said. They don't show the part where he says, "Oh, grab her by the ussy." They don't show the part where he says, "If she was 10 in 10 years, I'll be dating her." They don't show that. It does not exist. What they do is short clips of his hot, fucking good sounding shit, right? And they do it, and then they play it over and over and over. And every
Yeah.
single person that comes on says the same thing. And then the next newscaster comes on and says the same thing. The next reporter comes on and says the same thing. And they say it all day long. And all the negative and all the nasty and all the horrible shit we're seeing. They don't see it. They
All the horrible
never receive
things.
it. They don't receive it.
I totally,
Well,
I
and then when
totally
our
get that, and
side brings
that's
up,
propaganda.
our
So
side brings up, oh, well, did you see when he said this about his daughter? No, he didn't, because
He
all
did
of their
not say
news
that.
channels, nobody reported on it. So, of course, what you were saying is fake. And no, he didn't say that.
You get all of whatever they choose to clip from,
Correct.
a hundred
Kamala
percent. No, I
things.
get
Sorry.
that. I understand how propaganda
And
works
Terry, I want to
very
give you
well.
some
Yeah.
encouragement because
Very
you are
well.
not.
That wasn't my
Hold on.
question.
We're all talking over each other. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm just like, hold on.
I
You
just want to
have to
give,
recognize. Go ahead, E.
I apologize. I just want to give Terry some encouragement. Terry, you're not the first person on Gators Live. It's brave to come up here and say that you voted and having kind of some regrets about it. It's brave to vote for your very first time, especially, and have regrets about it. But you're not the first person, and we are absolutely here to kind of teach and guide. There is a great resource that is bluevoterguide.org. And you can look at that and look up people in your area of who to vote for, how to vote, how they vote. Go to congress.gov and you can see how representatives have voted in the past. What do they stand for? Not only how are they telling you that they're going to vote, even just like Trump, hey, I'm going to lower gas prices. Okay, cool. And the Republicans are going to lower gas prices. How did they lower gas prices in the past? Or did they? You can find that out on congress.gov. But those are places to start. And you said that you care about
What did you say
women's
that was
rights.
Blue?
I'm sorry?
Book? Did you say that it's called Blue Book?
No, it's called. Go
Blue
ahead,
Voter
E.
Guide.
Oh, Blue Voter.
Bluevoterguide.org.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
That's fine.
Thank you.
And you can read
Real
people's
quick.
bios on there. There's a William Forbes to be careful for, but read his bio. He is running as a Democrat, but he is a 3-time Trump voter. And is absolutely pro-life. And in his own bio, it says that he is pro-life and will always vote pro-life, but is running as a Democrat to try to kind of steal the seat. So even though it's blue, it doesn't necessarily matter. The statement, the saying, and I don't know if you've heard this before, vote blue no matter who. In that case, that wouldn't work. So make sure that you're reading the bios of the people that you can vote for, who's on your ballot.
Go ahead, Chief. You said something?
She's in Virginia?
Yes.
All right, so NPR and PBS in 2026, Virginians are going to vote to change the state constitution. 4 different things. Discuss felony voting rights, marriage equality, redistricting, and reproductive rights. And that's on April 21st. She might want to go and investigate and research all that stuff.
Absolutely. And that's what we do, Terry, is we're like, let's pull up what you've got coming up. Let's pull up what you need to look at. Where do you need to go? And EE, will you guys repeat the website again or direct? Because we have people in the chat that are asking for directions.
Yes, it's bluevoterguide.org. I know that this app doesn't like us to put it in the chat, but
yeah,
but that's what it is. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. I wanted to kind of toss out here, Terry, and anyone that comes in that, we're saying, hey, look into it, read, research it, figure it out. Now, you've got 5 kids, right?
Yes, they're adults, but yes.
But still, oh yeah, don't have to tell me about it. I got two and they're still in my house eating my food. So that's fine. But what I would say is every day, one of the things I tell myself is, if you've got to get up and do some research, nothing worth having ever came easy. So I think you have to just kind of acknowledge that it's going to take you a little bit of time. It's going to take you some time to go through and read and understand, take some notes if you want, get some sticky notes, whatever. It's going to take a little time, but if you tell yourself that's what's going to happen, it's less of a sticker shock. So I just like to put that in there as someone researching basically 24/7. You got to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be as easy as it was before.
Attorney Dye, are you in a position or are you able? I know we ask you frequently, but are you in a position to give Terry a glimpse and all 253 people in here of your Post-its?
I can, but, and I will, let me get it sorted and set up here. But just note though, I am kind of reorganizing it a little bit. So it's under construction, but yeah, let me go get it.
Okay, so Terry, when obviously this is Attorney Dye. She's our friend. Please give Attorney Dye a follow. You're going to be there. If you're interested in learning and knowing more, then you are going to learn a lot from Attorney Dye. She also hosts lives, and she doesn't normally just like have a bunch of panels. She is going over active court cases, right? She's going over. So you're hearing from the horse's mouth. That's the document, right? So it's not hearsay. It's not what the news is telling you that somebody's being sued for and what they're not, and that it's a witch hunt and blah, blah, blah. These are actual cases, right? And what they are, and she goes over them. So you can follow her and go and listen when she's going over these cases, what's actually going on. But when you see visually, first of all, the way she does it is like our favorite, okay? But when you see visually as a representation, she's going to take you through what this stuff is, and not all the cases, but it's to give you a visual representation of what the hell is going on in the background that we don't know, right? That we should know, and we have to know because we should be paying more attention. But if you're not in the legal field, if you're not an attorney, if you're not in that realm, why would you, right? Why would you? So she does that for us. But let me ask you another question, Terry. How often do you watch his speeches from beginning to end when he gets up to talk?